Hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play. This one is on my keyboard and my mouse is deciding to go crazy on me. Or should I say freaky, because Game Freak presents a flying object. Another kid wearing red. On a bike with a backpack and a Latias. That's right, it's a Pokemon game. Ooh, so many clouds. Those are nice. Pokemon Stadium with a Sharpedo, a Duskull, the male trainer with a Mudkip and a Torchic. The Sharpedo and Duskull attack, but Mudkip and Torchic fight back. Then there's a massive explosion. And thus, Pokemon Sapphire was born. Okay, if this looks a little bit different, I'm actually playing this on my computer. And yeah, it's going to talk about how the game battery is dry or something like that. Yeah, the internal battery, clock-based events will no longer occur. That's not important. So I'm doing this on my computer, so as I adjust the camera, because I can tell it's off now. I mean, like, not working. There we go. That's better. So yeah, it's a little bit tilted. You can kind of see my start menu in my toolbar at the bottom of my computer. That there is some advantages to playing this on my computer. One of which I will demonstrate right here. I brought a friend along with me. No, he is not a co-commentator. He is known as the mighty speed up button. So now I can just get rid of all the annoying stuff. Basically, he talks about how he's the professor. Since it's Sapphire, it's Professor Birch. Now, I could choose the girl and be May, but I know you guys would never let me live that down, so we're going to choose the boy whose name I think was Sean or Brendan or something like that. I don't actually remember what it was from the TV show. So, yeah. I used to watch the TV show, but I only know the girl's name was May, that's all. So you choose boy or girl, name your character. And you notice that the fact that I'm using the speed up button, I'm just holding down the space bar, it's not actually affecting my voice. That's just because it's making the game go faster, not my voice as well. So eventually, you'll be allowed to go up here. I think in Sapphire or Emerald, or not Sapphire, Ruby or Emerald, the Pokemon movers change the, like, different Pokemon. But I'm not entirely sure on that. So she wants you to go into your room and set the clock. She'll actually make you go back upstairs if you don't set the clock. So the first thing you want to do is go to your computer, go to withdraw item, or go to your item storage, withdraw your potion, which is apparent in every game except for, Diamond and Pearl, because there was no item storage there. So, the clock is stopped. Better set it and start it. I'm going to actually make it the equivalent of what time it is now. So, it currently is... See how much easier that was? How much easier was that? Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Here. 4:05 will work. It doesn't have to be exact. Alrighty, there we go. How do you like your new room? Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything downstairs. They're so convenient. You should make sure everything's in your desk. You can also get the potion right then. It's also got a book here about rule number 1. Open the menu with start. Rule number 2. Record your progress with save. The remaining pages are blank. This has the Hoenn region map, which has where you start out Little Route, and it's got, you know, all the huge cities. You'll be going to every single one of these, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, this is Hoenn region. It's got a GameCube because that was, you know, back when GameCubes were still awesome. Not that they're not awesome now, but you get my point. It's like for Diamond and Pearl, it's a Wii. For the old ones, it was a Super Nintendo or something like that. You get your own TV. Mom might like this program. Better get going. You get your bed, which will, whenever you have an actual Pokemon with you, you can take a rest there. Or you can talk to your mom. But anyway, go downstairs. Your mom will tell you to walk over to the TV. It's Petalburg Gym, because your dad's the father of that gym. Maybe Dad will be on. We brought you this report in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. And she'll go in that chair and stay there for a good while. Okay, now here's one of the main problems I have with this. Okay, let's do a head count. Whenever you leave through there, this is the entire town. So there's one house here, there's one house here, and there's one house here. And yet, there are 2 families. This is a lab for one of the families, and there's 2 guys walking around. 3 guys walking around, actually. This guy walks around later on. Where are they living? I mean, that's kind of weird. Note that if you chose a girl, you'll actually start in this house. Just for the record. So now we need to go next door. And you can't leave town yet. That kid won't let you or something like that. It's dangerous, you know. Hello, and you are? And you explain yourself. Oh, you're our next door neighbor. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter's excited about making a new friend. She's upstairs. I don't know if the dialogue changes between a guy or a girl. It probably doesn't. Pokemon Filler Store items ready in, huh? Huh? Who are you? You explain yourself again. Oh, you're Violet. So you moved with us today. I'm May. Glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you. I was hoping you'd be nice, that we could be friends. Okay, that's creepy. I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. I'll catch you later. And so she leaves. I'm going to speed that up. And we should leave as well. Okay, so you go to the lab, then there will be a couple of his researcher people, and they won't do anything. You'll notice the kid has moved right here. So if you go next to him, he'll say, I can hear someone shouting down the road here. What should I do? What should we do? Somebody has to go help. And so, help me! You run up, and there's this dude being chased by a Pokemon. You, over there, or hello, you over there, please help. In my bag, there's a Pokeball. Now if you try to leave, he'll say, where are you going? Don't leave me like this. Why not? You've been of no help to us. Whatever. So, now you are choosing your starter. You've got one of three options here. You have either the Mudfish Pokemon, Mudkip, who's a water type, and later gets a secondary ground type. You have your Chick Pokemon, Torchic, which is fire Pokemon, which will eventually go to fire and fighting, I think, whenever it evolves to its final form. And you have the Wood Gecko Pokemon, Trico, which will remain grass the entire time, so it won't lose or gain any weaknesses. It took me a long time to decide which of the three I would do, and I pretty much ruled out Mudkip right off the bat. I was kind of choosing between either Torchic or Trico. And since I'm watching a walkthrough of one of my subscribers, Double M for Life, he is using Torchic, so I will use Trico. And I'm a big fan of Trico because Sceptile is my favorite Pokemon, which is what it evolves into. But no matter who you choose, Wild Poochyena will appear. Level 2, so you fight it. Now basically, you have to hit Fight, Bag, which will let you use items like the potion that you got, Run, which I don't think you can do here, but that'll let you run away from wild Pokemon. Or this right here, which once you have different Pokemon, you can choose between different ones. So fighting, right now you're going to have an attack move and a move that will either lower defense or attack. So if you chose Torchic, I think it's Scratch. Mudkip will be Tackle, and you'll get something like Leer or Growl or something of that nature. Leer, in this case, lowers the Pokemon's defense. And I don't really use lowering defense stuff, really. All the Poochyena knows is Tackle, I think. So this should probably kill it. Yep. So you'll get, or Trico will get some experience points. I was in the tall grass studying while Pokemon when I was gym. You saved me, thanks a lot. You're Violet. This is not the place to chat, so sometime I'm in my lab later. He'll talk about how he's heard from your father that you don't have your Pokemon yet. And so thanks for rescuing me. You get the Pokemon that you used earlier. So in my case, I get Trico. You can choose to give it a nickname. I'm not going to nickname my Pokemon. That's just me. I just don't. So if you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you made a good trainer. My kid is out on Route 103. It might not be a bad idea to see May. What do you think? No! Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. No! Oh, come on, please? Fine. You have to answer yes. Great. May should be happy too. I've already met May, technically. Get her to teach it what it means to be a trainer. This is the other guy in here. He just talks about other stuff. He's the weirdo of the family. Alright, so now we're out on the first route, Route 101. So as you go through grass, you can talk to the kids. Most of them right now will just give you like advice on how to play the game or, you know, like the start menu stuff. Sometimes when you walk through the grass, I got lucky, but wild Pokemon will come out and you need to battle them. If you need to heal, you go inside here, the Pokemon Center. It's always got the red roof, and then talk to this woman, Nurse Joy. I'm just going over the basics for those of you that haven't already figured that out. You can go to the PC to like put Pokemon in there if you have too many, which are all. We'll get on that later whenever I actually have more than 6 Pokemon. Houses will sometimes have people that will give you items. You don't really get anything this early. But if you talk to this guy, I'm going to skip the whole thing. He gives you a potion, another one. This is the Pokemon Mart. Whenever you have money, you can go in here, and you can talk to this guy, and you can buy items such as potions, antidotes, which heals poisoning, paralyzed heal, awakening. We'll get more stuff later on. And you can also sell items, because there are some items specific to the game that their only use is to sell them for money. Now, let it be noted, if you go this way, this guy right here will say, "Wait, please don't come in here. I'm just discovered the footprints of a rare Pokemon. Wait until I finish sketching them, okay?" Weirdo. Okay, so that's all we can do right here. So Route 103. Oh no, it's another Pokemon. A Poochyena, level 2. We've already seen one. I'm gonna speed up the fight here, just because I can. Skipping more fights. The highest you'll see right now is a level 4, so really it's probably not that bad. You'll probably get a level up before you get there, and in my case, Trico learned Absorb. Absorb is a grass-type move, and it will take away enemies' HP, and you'll get a little bit of HP back, so it's actually okay. There are other moves later on that will do the same thing, but give more HP back to you. So if you want to, I'd recommend go ahead and using the potion, because you have 2 of them, maybe 1 of them, I don't know. Because whenever you talk to her, let's see, the Pokemon found on Route 103 include, I'll go over those later. I see, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. Now, for those of you that played Pokemon games, you know that your rival, or in this case, it just says Pokemon Trainer, they'll always pick the starter that has an advantage against yours. So, if you chose Trico like I did, you'll be facing Torchic. If you chose Torchic, you'll be facing Mudkip, and if you chose Mudkip, you'll face Trico. This is a common occurrence from each game, and if you've played one before, it won't surprise you that they did that again. Oh no, critical! Curse you! You're a horrible person. We shall kill your Torchic. Another level up. But really, you shouldn't have that much problem. Even if you're about to die, or if they critical you, like that's what happened with me, a critical does double damage, and it negates the whole type advantage or disadvantage. You got the Pokemon, but it already likes you. It's time to head back to the lab. Who wants to speed up? Now, you can jump off the ledges, by the way, so it's time to speed this up. Yeah! If you go here, let's hurry home. More speeding up! See how much easier that was? So if you go in here, I heard you beat May on your first try. It says that even if you lose to her, by the way. I heard this from my research, but I think you should have the Pokedex. So you get the Pokedex. It's a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. It's like an encyclopedia of Pokemon. And then she'll give you this, the Pokeball. Actually, you get 5 of them. I don't know why it says that. Just 1. But it's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm going to look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute one, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. Now let's get out of here. Now, before you try to leave, I think, ha ha ha, I cheated. I cheated. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so if you try to leave, or if you talk to her, wait, did you introduce yourself? You got a Pokemon from Birch. If you're going out on an adventure, wear the running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. And so you get these fairly early, but since I have the speed up button, I won't be needing it. But basically, you can press B and it'll let you run faster. Go get them! Yeah, let's go get them! I don't know if they heal your Pokemon or not. They do not. That's not cool. So, if you want right now, there's no actual Pokemon Center here. So you can talk to your mom and she'll be like, you look a little tired, you should rest. Take care. So now your Pokemon will be fully healed. Yeah, if my keyboard shorts out since I'm doing this on the computer, don't be surprised. Alright, so right now we've only got 2 Pokemon on this route, and we can find them on another one, Route 103. So I'm not going to bother getting Pokemon here. We'll go here, because they're higher levels. So the Pokemon on Route 103, one of them you've already seen, a Poochyena. Here's another one, a Zigzagoon. So I'm going to attempt to catch this one. And I caught Zigzagoon. Now, I don't actually use Zigzagoon as an actual, like, battler, but he can use a lot of TMs which are required later on. And so, he comes in handy later. He also has an ability that occasionally, after you're walking, if you check your start menu, or your Pokemon menu, you'll see he has an item that he just found on the ground. So now we have a Poochyena, which you've already seen. Oops, I killed it. Oh, I got a critical, really? You know what, next time, we'll capture a Poochyena and the other Pokemon found on this route. Later, heroes, or whatever you want to call yourself.